Last time on Mixcast.
The fuck was that? So
Welcome back, everybody. What's up? How you
going
doing? Chilling. Obed is back. That's right. He's
I
back.
am back.
He's back
You know
again
what?
because we had to do a special cast today because
What do you want to
our predictions actually came true. Or not even a prediction, our will to have something come back.
Yeah,
Something generous that us people that like the arcadey style of skateboarding wanted to come back.
Cuban B. Yes.
We do not promote drugs. Anyway. Anyway, so today we got the announcement of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 4K remastered jump off with all the nooks and crannies. That means you get the online play, you get the original soundtracks, you get all the characters, all the levels, and hopefully, as what you asked for, the skate.
The skate game. It's like horse, but you're spelling out skate. If it doesn't have it in there, I am not even going to bother with the game.
Now,
I'm
even though the
legit
trailer
not.
was short,
It was short, but it
showed-
looked great.
but I went to the Jablinski channel, you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black. I don't know why his name just escaped me for a second. But Jack Black had a special video before the COVID-19, apparently. So apparently, this information was actually older than the lockdown. Because
Yeah.
he actually was chilling with Tony Hawk at a skate park, met all these other old skaters too that was there, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you saw. I sent you the video.
Yeah, no, you did,
believe.
but I also remember that episode. I
But
remember
they
the episode
actually
that he was
played-
playing around with Tony Hawk, but they weren't talking about the video game.
Yeah, so
Because
they actually brought up
obviously,
the game, and they showed more gameplay of it. And even Tony Hawk did a 900 in the game. And I was like, yo, this was great. It looks really good. It looks like what we wanted.
yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm not going to lie. When I brought us the copy of Sessions, or Session is not plural,
Yeah.
Session, I actually tried it out.
When you bought the sessions,
The Session.
no,
Anyway.
the sessions.
Sessions. Yeah, okay, I can't say plural. Okay, cool. I got you. Anyway. Anyway, so when I brought the 2 copies of Session, I played it. I didn't like it.
I haven't even had a chance to try it yet, honestly.
It's a little bit too simulator for me, and I was just like,
Well, yeah, I would imagine so.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't throw freaking skateboards at me and decks and whatnot. I'm just saying I like more the arcadey style.
Right.
So
See,
Sessions, I was actually stuck in a part of Sessions
Okay.
because I had to do an ollie into a grind off the rail, and I'm listening to the instructions. So about you gotta, but the thing is that the instructions of that scene was kind of weird because they talking to you like you're a real skateboarder. So it was like you gotta put the weight of your back foot on the back of the board, pop up and grind on the run. And I was like, I thought I did it, but he keeps on falling, tripping over and stuff like that. So I'm like, show me how to do this with the controller instead of telling me what I should be doing.
Yeah.
So I got stuck in that first, and that was just the tutorial part, so I couldn't move forward. And I was like, But other than that, I didn't want to go too much into that because we're trying to do this in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this is definitely a short one. I mean, my thing is like when I was watching the sessions videos and everything, like I told you last time, is that you have to play around with the joysticks. It's not even like you're actually like kicking with like X or whatever. It's just like there's a button to move, to turn left and turn right and this and that and blah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
The thing about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is, like we were saying before, is that that game, it, the soundtrack,
Soundtrack.
the playability,
Yes.
the this, the that,
Yes.
I mean, the ongoing list of
Yes.
things that we can say about that game is the same thing that we've been saying about Streets of Rage.
Yes. And I know what you're saying.
The
I know
thing is,
people-
like, back in the day, we were blessed. We were honestly blessed with great gameplay
It was fun.
above all else.
Yes.
We were honestly blessed with
They were
games that were
games.
honestly thought out really, really well as far as gameplay goes. And then they were like, okay, now let's make it look as best as we can. I mean,
Yes.
even earlier today, I was talking to a friend of mine that got into Streets of Rage 4, and then she started unlocking the old pixelated ones. And she's like, oh my God, Obi, I can't believe I'm playing this
Why she's not
trash
playing with it?
ass pixel. Well, she got it the other day.
Okay.
She trash ass pixel version of the characters with the new background stuff. And I'm like, I get it, I understand it. And then I told her, like, you gotta understand too, like, and she agreed with the whole that we were blessed with great gameplay back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even think about the way they looked back in the day.
No. Because during that time frame, it was like we was growing up with the graphics and stuff like that. But then you start realizing it's not the graphics that really make a game.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
the playability and how much fun you can have.
I mean, look at Skate or Die. You mentioned it last time.
Yeah.
Skate or Die definitely did not
It's-
look great at all.
Nah. But we didn't know that
it
though
was,
during that
it
time.
was yeah, no, absolutely. Like, to us, it was like, oh my God, let me get my cereal too. That's when we played Saturday mornings.
Well,
Everyone
I
that
was
did
more
Saturday
child.
mornings did Saturday morning cereal with their Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
Anywho,
Anywho.
again, the gameplay was there. It was fun. It
Yes.
was a good. It wasn't like holy shit, this is a fantastic game. It was just like, yo, this is a fun game.
Yes.
And
Had things to do. It wasn't too complicated with unlocks and achievements and stuff like that. You just played the
Right.
game.
right,
People
and
can actually call you out on your BS if you said that you beat it.
yep.
'Cause there were some
you-
people.
And you know what's funny? Like, you saying that kind of made me think about this video that I was watching a while back, where they were talking about old school games.
Yeah.
It was kids from this era playing Contra,
Yes.
and the announcer said that Contra was one of the hardest games, not by the narrator. The person wasn't saying like it was them thinking like it was a hard game, but apparently research says that Contra was the hardest game back then. I'm over here like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
If you didn't use the Konami code, hell yeah, it was.
I mean, not for nothing. Like, yeah, sure, I used the Konami code here and there, but I also did the whole I'm gonna play with just the 3 lives, and
Yeah, but you knew the
beat
concept
shit out of that game.
because
Oh,
you knew
well,
the
yeah,
concept.
Well, I mean, of course. I mean, the first couple of times I used the Konami code and I got the lay of the land.
Oh yeah.
I got used to it. And then there were times like I wasn't paying attention when you were supposed to do the code. And
Uh-huh.
by the third time of me like pressing reset to do it, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let me just play. Next thing you know,
Exactly.
I'm beating the game with like 1 life
Now,
left.
I know people gonna come at me because I did a post about this not even a long time ago, a little while ago, that I was bashing remastered games and stuff like that, and maybe like, did we have enough? Because yes, there's a lot of. Well, the thing is that Streets of Rage 4 doesn't count because that's a sequel. It's not a remastered. It's not a remake.
Yes. I
Now,
agree. It's
Now, the only
continuation.
reason why to clarify on that is I'm more annoyed about the people that beg for these remastered games and complain and stuff like that, and then when they get it, they're not happy with it. Hence why I rather these companies. I still want them to move forward. Either make proper sequels, make a new story, or do something that we love.
Yep.
You know, continue story. It's like I feel like this is a lazy time where there's too many remasters, remakes, and everything happening.
I feel
And
the
there's not
same
enough
way.
creativity.
I feel the same way. There was a lot of crappy remakes happening,
Oh, yeah.
and it was just a way to get a quick buck. And I understand that. The thing is, like with me, is like, okay, if it's obviously going to be a remake or a remastering, why the hell am I paying more than $20 for it? I get it. You
Exactly.
did work. You did a lot of work, but $20 per copy goes a long way. for that type of work.
See, I would definitely vary that because I understand that some of these developers like the technology we have now, so they want to remake their games for this day and age.
Yeah, and I
Like, for
understand that.
example, Final Fantasy VII is actually worth the $65 because
But
it's
see,
actually
yeah, exactly.
a reimagining as well as a
Right.
remake.
It
'Cause
wasn't
they redid a lot of
remake.
things, and the story is
It
not the
was
same.
it was a completely different thing because I mean, right now it's episodic, so it's like
Yeah,
now you're making me invest time versus it's the same story, it's the
Yep.
same combos, it's the same this, it's the same that. Then what the hell am I paying for?
Well,
I'm
you
paying
got-
for the better sprites. I'm paying for the better graphics. Sure, for that I'd be like, okay, $20-$30 for the copy of a remake, not a reimagining, not a re-release, not a
well, reimagining is
redo.
okay because the story is a lot different from the original too. They
But
doing
that's
something
what I'm
tailored.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
for something like the steps that they went for in Final Fantasy, it's a totally different approach.
Yeah,
It's like I said, they're doing it episodic.
yes.
They're doing a whole different thing. They changed the gameplay. They changed plenty for me to say, cool, I will pay the $60-$70.
All right, so going back to Tony Hawk with the 1 and 2 that's being re-released,
I
are
don't
you
think it should pass
concerned?
$35.
Are you concerned about anything?
No.
You sure?
At this point, right now, I'm not concerned. Only because according to the trailer, it's gonna hit the things that I'm gonna be looking for, primarily the soundtrack. I looked up the artist that it's
I'm
gonna
just worried
have
about
on
the
there,
gameplay.
and it's exactly gonna be exactly what I wanted. Now, as far as the gameplay goes, if it's the same arcadey feel that we had before,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm gonna be very much okay with it. And I will spend a lot of time in that first level where you got to go down the dip and then you got to grind on top of the propellers for the helicopter to activate the other room. And then you go into the other room and then you break through the one wall and it's snowing outside. I will do that over and over and over again until
Wait,
I
did
get
those games
everything in
have
that room.
character customization? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think the first one did. I don't think it did.
So, okay,
I don't think they started doing it until like maybe the third one.
really? Huh?
I think. I mean, I could be wrong.
Trying to remember.
Because on the
But yeah,
third
I'm
one, it was
looking-
like, oh yeah, we're gonna do career. It's like, yeah, we're gonna do career for what?
Because this is also make me think, like, who are the top skaters now, though?
Well,
because
that's the thing, though. Not for nothing.
Anybody.
But not for nothing though. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 shouldn't. I personally think, why the hell am I gonna have new skaters in there?
Well, I'm not even talking about that. It's making me think
I know.
about it's because back in the day we was all about all these extreme sports and stuff like that. We knew
Right.
names. We knew names like Dave Mirra, all those guys, stuff like that.
That's the name that kept popping into my head, and I'm like, he better say.
And he
Dave
passed
Mirra.
away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
sadly.
think that's why it's stuck in my head for the.
But
the
it's like
longest time.
I'm thinking about what about this generation? Who are these kids looking up to as like the extreme sports people? I don't hear nobody really talking. About it.
I don't know about extreme sports, but as far as skaters go, I can definitely send you some YouTubers and stuff. I mean, for one, the guys at Braille are amazing. They're great.
Okay.
The Braille guys are awesome, and also the guys at Progress Daily, they're really good too. But yeah, I mean,
I don't even see that many skater shops anymore in New York.
it's sad that it just feels like
We
it's
used
all
to have
dying.
Blades. We used to have. Is Blades still around?
I don't know, but I haven't thought of that name in forever.
I know because I think the last time I saw Blades was when I was on Bleecker Street and I went to the art store that's by there, Blink, I think. But I haven't seen them.
Oh,
in a
Blink
minute.
Art, yeah.
Yeah, and then we had Yellow Rat Bastard back in the day that also sells skater stuff. But they've been gone for years already. So.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one too.
Yeah, Yellow Rat Bastard, dude.
Yeah.
Overpriced T-shirts, but it was that
Yeah.
chilling spot.
Yeah.
It was that chill spot. But damn, yeah, I'm actually impressed with this. I'm actually
Yeah,
impressed,
no,
so-
I mean the trailer alone made me think like, yeah, I would definitely pay like $35 for it.
So they
I
say
really
you pre-order
honestly would.
now, you get demo access to the warehouse. or something like that.
Ooh.
So that's what they said. I don't know if it's going to be available right now, but they saying pre-order right now, get demo access to the warehouse. And I'm like,
Pre-order where, on the PlayStation Store?
I think, yeah, digitally, if you pre-order, you get access to the demo warehouse.
I'm going to look it up right now. Meow.
But special shout out to Obed. We coming up to that time. I got to get ready to go. We're going to have this video up soon. Really soon, because I want this up by tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. I know it was a rush type deal. I know you was probably doing some stuff, but we had to talk about this. We had to talk about this.
We definitely have. Are you kidding me?
But yo,
before we go, Tekken tomorrow. We haven't done Tekken. It's been a while.
I know, and I feel like you're just gonna be you're just gonna use me as a punching bag. But sure,
you beat the shit out of me on it too. So,
but sure, we can do Tekken tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna do the. Get ready. You ready? Kumite. Yo, everybody, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that dislike if you didn't like it. I want all types of feedback. I don't care.
Yeah, no, seriously. If you hate me, I'm cool with it.
Word. Let's hear what you got to say about the new Tony Hawk. Well, not the new, but re-release of the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 double pack. And follow my boy Obed. I'm going to put his links in the bottom area as always. We got, shameless plug, merch store.
Ooh, merch store. Yeah, go to the merch store.
Go to my merch store.
Maybe someday I'll do merch and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to start adding some new stuff soon, so get ready, because I've been drawing like crazy thanks to these fine people for getting motivated to draw again. But other than that, as always, beast out.